It's confirmed. The relationship between Kody Brown and Meri Brown is gone. In a teaser for the forthcoming episode of Sister Wives, Meri talks about how their church divorce left her heartbroken. See what she has to say by reading on. A scene from Sister Wives airing on Sunday, October 13th, has Meri Brown discussing the divorce process from Kody. Although she went above and above to formally divorce Kody through their religion, the Apostolic United Brethren, the pair was legally divorced in 2014. She explains in the clip, "I texted Kody and said, hey, I started the process. In 2 weeks, if you want to give any input, have anything to do with it or whatever," and he never responded to my texts. The Sister Wives star went on to share that she took a trip to Utah to meet with the leaders of the church. After her meeting, she was granted an official divorce or a release. In a confessional, I was given what our church refers to as a release, which is essentially the same as a divorce. This is not what I intended to do, so it was a very, very difficult conversation, hard in the sense of devastating. When I married Kody, this was not my intention. When they filed for formal divorce in 2014, Meri Brown continued to clarify their marriage was still intact. She explains, "Kody and I did go through a legal divorce back in 2014. And the whole reason for that was just so he could legally marry Robin and then adopt her 3 older kids. But our spiritual ceiling, our spiritual marriage, was still standing." Saying that marriage is intended to last for eternity, the Sister Wives star went on, "But now that she's been released officially, it's done." Meri Brown already told Kody why she wanted to dissolve her marriage. She was aware that Kody had lost interest in her, and if he wasn't interested in her, she didn't want to be sealed to him for eternity. She eventually reached the point where she desired to cut all ties with him. Additionally, Meri said that Kody Brown had really objected to the formal distribution via the church. Though he was hesitant, Meri made the decision to go since she felt as though she had been in a state of uncertainty for over a decade. Kody, on the other hand, stated that there was no way to make amends with Meri. "This church and all of their BS doesn't want to hold me accountable, even if we are made accountable to God," he declares. "So, because being upset with Meri leads to a fight, I'm going to let her go and do what she wants to do. Everything took her a very long time to comprehend that everything was done and over years ago. Therefore, I simply needed her to go away." After being together for 32 years, the pair first made their split known to the public in January 2023. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, may have split from her polygamist ex-husband, but she remains stuck in what seems like an endless love limbo. After spending several years in marital purgatory with 55-year-old Kody Brown, the 53-year-old mother of one isn't without fault. Kody married Meri as his first wife in 1990, although he would eventually have 4 wives in total. The first and final of Kody's wives to leave him in 2022 was Meri. Kody had 4 women and 18 children before the Brown family began to come apart, and there was never enough of him to go around. After Kody wed Robin Brown, his 4th wife, in 2010, things grew worse. The patriarch of polygamy was accused of ignoring the rest of his family in order to spend more time with his new, younger wife and her children. Despite being the one who first introduced Kody to Robin, Meri was the one who received the greatest disregard. Meri and Kody were no longer together in Sister Wives season 19, but they were still stuck in marriage purgatory. Meri was without a doubt Kody's least favorite wife, despite the rumors that Robin was his favorite. Despite receiving less attention and love from her spouse than any other member of the family, the Sister Wives season 19 star persisted in staying. Kody formally divorced Meri in 2014 in order to wed Robin because he wanted to adopt the children from Robin's first marriage. Meri was distraught, but she stayed even when Kody admitted that he wasn't attracted to her, a mistake. In the second episode of the 19th season of Sister Wives, Kody shares a candid account of his early years with Meri. Kody said in an on-camera interview that Meri turned into a different person and became challenging to be around after they were married. He described Meri as angry and claimed to have realized early on that he couldn't coexist with her. He said that this was the primary reason they welcomed more spouses into their union. He married other women in order to be happy, even though he didn't like Meri and didn't want to divorce her. Kody said that his marriage to Janelle Brown, his second wife, lessened the dysfunction in his relationship with Meri. However, this was not the case when he married Christine Brown, his third wife. He had broken up with Meri by the time he married Robin Brown, his fourth wife. Kody defended himself by telling Meri straight out for years that he didn't feel anything for her. Yet she stayed. She needs to end the pattern. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, Kody expressed his want for Meri to disappear. But Meri is adamant about not leaving quietly. Meri went to their place of worship to formally dissolve their spiritual bond. Either Meri is upset with Kody and wants to get revenge on him for wronging her, or she still adheres to the principle and may consider entering into another polygamous marriage. In any case, it's another instance of Meri bearing a big part of the blame for her continued imprisonment in a relationship that isn't meaningful to her partner. After splitting from Kody Brown, Sister Wives actress Meri Brown experienced grief. As they work through their breakup, Kody and Meri's difficulties are evident on the latest season of Sister Wives. In a video exclusive to Today.com, Meri, who traveled to Utah to begin the process of ending her and Kody's marriage, finds out that the church has formally given her permission to dissolve her spiritual marriage to him. In the exclusive video, Meri discusses her travel to Utah to begin divorcing Kody after the church gave her permission to end their marriage. I was given what's known as a release in the church, which is essentially the same as getting divorced, she says. This is not what I intended to do, so it was a very, very hard talk. Hard in the sad sense. I never meant for this to happen when I married Kody. The exclusive video was released after things became worse in Meri and Kody's relationship. The trailer for Sister Wives' 19th season, which featured Kody snapping at Meri, hinted at the rising hostilities between the former pair. But as their family continues to fall apart, Kody just disclosed that he wants to mend fences with Meri. As Meri explains, there is no eternal life for Meri and Kody because the church allowed Meri to dissolve their spiritual marriage. Nothing will keep her and Kody together for eternity, according to her religious beliefs, which dictate that marriages are intended to continue forever. When their marriage ends, it's done, which is also Meri's method of putting a stop to the limbo that followed her breakup with Kody. Kody's first wife, Meri, joined him in marriage in 1990. Nonetheless, they legally divorced in order for Kody to wed Robin Brown, the final survivor of the couple. In the exclusive video, she provides an explanation of this dynamic. Back in 2014, Kody and I went through a legal divorce, and the whole reason for that was, in my opinion, so that he could legally marry Robin and then adopt her 3 older children. Their marital status was remained maintained spiritually even after their formal divorce. She explains, when we get married, it's for eternity. That is the goal. Meri goes on to say that she kept Kody informed about her divorce proceedings, but he never replied. As Kody disclosed that there was no chance of reconciliation, Meri and Kody both concur that their spiritual marriage should end. In addition, he claims that the harm to their marriage has been done so severely that he does not want the church to hold him responsible.